You know what really grinds my gears?
I know some people don't like you to talk about those things. I know that. Some people don't like you to mention certain things. Some people don't want you to say this. Some people don't want you to say that. Some people think if you mention some things, they might happen. Some people are really fucking stupid.
Welcome to I Don't Give a
Podcast.
Your host for the podcast, Salvador.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is your boy Sal. Welcome to my solo podcast, I Don't Give a Damn podcast. It's a podcast I can talk shit, do what I want. It's all me, baby. And I really don't know what the podcast is going to be really about. Let's both figure it out. Let's figure it out. This crazy shit. I got some stories today. Before I talk about the stories I want to talk about, I want to get a little info what happened to Night at the Station. If you guys were a fan of mine, you know I had another podcast, Night at the Station, and lately we haven't posted anything. There's a lot of family things, a lot of happens. I don't really want to get into it at the moment, but pretty much everyone gets busy. It's hard to commit to a project when everyone else is have to be doing something else. You know, sucks, but that's life. And I miss doing this. I miss doing the podcast. I miss talking to you guys. And I didn't want to rehash Night at the Station, just do solos, because that was a group thing. That was together. So I started this one mainly for myself. I don't know I wouldn't have any guests on it or anything, but I just want to say it's good to be back, guys. Okay, so this podcast is gonna be about something different. I don't want to be like Night at the Station, like copy and paste. Now I don't want none of that. This is gonna be different. It's gonna be unique. We have our own style, our own fly. But yeah, we're gonna figure it out as we go along. Do you guys ever feel like your life is shit? You feel like you're never full of your potential in life? You watch a lot of YouTube videos to motivate you, and yet still stuck in your life, still stuck where you are. Honestly, everyone feels that way. I feel like that way. I wake up every day, I go to work, I do what I do, but I feel like I'm not fully fully live my life. And I want to live my life the way I want to. But there's no milestone, there's no steps how to do it. I try to figure it out like any of you guys do it every day. I decided that I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to change. Because I know I have to change and do something different. Because most of us, we just hope things will get better. Things doesn't ever get better when you guys don't do anything. And I that's understandable because most people don't know where to start. Me either. I don't know where to start. But I told myself, I got to change something. I got to do something different. And you know what? I remember I like doing the podcast. So the podcast, I want to do this. Do the podcast. Oh, that's why I made this one. I don't give a damn podcast. Alright, guys. Let's have a little story time here. And let's have a little background of me. I used to work at a goddamn gas station. I can't tell you which one it is, but pretty much it's all the gas stations are the same bullshit. And I worked at a small one. And when you work at a small one, basically the shifts are always like forever. Or you can't leave one person, another person is going to replace you. You can't just dip out. It's crappy. It's true. Anyone works at a gas station, hit me up. You know it's true. This one night, I remember starting my shift. The first 30 minutes, my coworker's there doing his paperwork. He's about to head home. I work at a graveyard shift, by the way, so it kind of sucks. And yes, I know. The first thing people ask me, is it safe? Yes. The bulletproof fucking really works. I hope so. If not, that's bullshit. Anyways, this guy, I was standing there, not trying to fall asleep. My coworker's doing paperwork. These two homeless ladies came in, started beating the shit out of each other. One had a dog in her hand and a umbrella, beat the shit out of this blonde one. She's fucking had a little whiskey bottle, had a fucking blanket in it. They're acting crazy. They're beating the shit out of each other. Jabs, hitting each other. And then I found out they're beating the fuck out of each other for a blanket because it was cold that night. And you know me, I don't give a fuck. I told them to get the fuck out of here. I don't want to deal with this shit. And of course, they're both talking shit. They want me to call the cops on the other person. I can get the fuck out. Does my coworker does anything? No. His ass just started recording to World Star. Recording me not doing nothing. I was fucking hella pissed. By the way, any of you motherfuckers record something and shit goes happening, you guys are punk asses. Why the fuck you don't do anything about it? It's fucking stupid. Back to the goddamn story. I kicked both of them out. One fucking lady, she was being all tough, saying, you can't do shit to me, you go to jail. She's out of my head, you're fucking homeless, you fucking drink a lot, you got hit. By the way, this lady, I know her, she got hit by a car twice and didn't fucking die. I don't know if she's a fucking cockroach or if she comes back, I don't give a fuck. I told myself, you know what, I'm not gonna do shit to her, not do anything, I'm just gonna tell her to get the fuck out. So, you know what she did? She tried to swing at me, I fucking pushed her. Boom. Automatically. She's I want to fucking kill you, threaten me, and just ran off. That's my punk ass coworker does nothing. Just records and like an asshole he did. What an asshole. That's not even the craziest thing happened that night. An hour later, some guy comes in, fucking bleeding off his hand. He asked for a band-aid. I said, sir, I got no goddamn band-aids here. We're at a goddamn gas station. He's like, well, I'm bleeding. What do I do about it? Well, it's not my problem. He comes in, bleed out on the fucking floor, gets him neck and walk out like a bitch. Like, you motherfucker. He was bleeding out. There was blood everywhere. I had to close the door. I had to clean it up. Put some gloves on. Fucking wipe everything. And I had a line of people being pissed off and yelling at me like, what's taking so long? There's blood everywhere. God. It was a fucking terrible night. I fucking regret even working that shitty ass job. But you gotta do. You gotta eat shit in this life to fucking make some little bread. That's the life lesson today. Eat shit, make some bread. People call it grinding, people call it hustling. I call it fucking stupidity work. Basically goddamn caveman work. Knuckle dragging work. You take shit and take orders. God, anyone who works a 9-to-5 job and work in retailing, fucking God bless you. Otherwise, you motherfuckers, you dare work your day in line retail, go fuck yourself. You know how much you see humanity working a retail job? A lot. If you work a retail job for a fucking day and God asks you, should humanity live or die? You say, fuck no, blow us up, kills us. Because anyone who works at a retail job realize people are fucking assholes. They're too much demanding and they want everything. Everyone else, you were just talking shit right now. It's like, oh, you just bitching about his job? Go fuck yourself. This podcast ain't meant for you. This podcast is for the real people. Want to keep it real. People don't give a damn. I fucking want to listen when they want to listen. Alright, guys. Enough of that. Me bitching for like 10 or 5 minutes. Let's head to the stories.
West Point cadet cancels GoFundMe for date with porn star Diamond Foxx. Foxx, who appears on the TLC reality series 90 Day Fiancé as Stephanie Woodcock, said she believes the date would still be on if she didn't make adult films. A West Point cadet will have to soldier on after his attempt to crowdfund a date with a porn star was cancelled under fire. The cadet's GoFundMe campaign fell apart after officers and fellow cadets at the U.S. Military Academy in upstate New York reported it to higher-ups, who then advised him to discontinue the fundraising and inform the actress that I can no longer bring her, he told a donor in a message passed to the military-focused website taskandpurpose.com. The West Point Public Affairs Office denied forcing the cancellation of the fundraising and told Task and Purpose the cadet promptly removed the page from the site after consulting with his peers. Spokespeople for the Academy didn't immediately respond to HuffPost's request for comment. Federal law prohibits members of the military from using their official positions for personal gain, the Public Affairs Office added to Task and Purpose. This prohibition extends to using or appearing to use one's military status to solicit gifts of money. The cadet, who hasn't been identified, posted his GoFundMe campaign over the weekend using the name Mr. Krabs. He titled it, "Help Me Bring Diamond Foxx to YWW." The goal, according to Task and Purpose, was to bring adult actress Diamond Foxx to the U.S. Military Academy's yearling winter weekend, a formal celebration for second-year cadets known informally as YWW. The now-deleted GoFundMe page states that Foxx agreed to attend if the cadet paid for her plane ticket and hotel, which he figured was $1,200. Problem is, I have no money, he wrote in his fundraising plea. Please help a young boy's dream come true. Foxx confirmed to HuffPost she was set to make the West Point trip. The Florida-based actor is best known to mainstream audiences as Stephanie Woodcock on the current season of the hit TLC cable series 90 Day Fiancé.
God damn, a boy just wanted a date. See, people, a guy wanted a date so badly, he wanted to date a porn star. And you know what? I get it. You guys in the U.S. military, you're frowned upon that shit. But bro, come on. He wanted a date. I would bring a porn star to my prom. Fuck it. Or just dance or whatever. It would have been awesome. I'm pretty sure he won't get laid though. But still, it would have been awesome. Well, that didn't work out very well then. You know what? He had to look up 4 or 5 different girls he wanted to ask out as a porn star. Come on, like every guy had 6 or 7 girls he looks at every day as a porn star. It would be a hard selection. I would have personally had to pick 20 girls off that selection, minus 10 of them, minus 4. It'd be all goddamn hard. It'll be a bracket. It'll be a fucking NBA bracket to the championship. Which one I want to get to pick out my date? I'll be like The Bachelor on one of those little shows. Different porn stars here. Here's a rose. You make it to the next bracket. I'm just saying, it'd be a very difficult choice for me to pick up just one. But he wanted her. But it sucks he can't do it anymore. My dude, my guy, I hope you do have a date with her one day. And you have a fantastic time. All you guys, you're right now is like, what the fuck, he's stupid? Your ass, you know what, you guys didn't do shit. At least he tried. My bro, you got a damn thumbs up. Alright, to the next story. Another story's pretty kind of old. It's about a guy who wanted to smoke pot in a courtroom. Alright, let's find out what's the story about.
Man arrested for possessing pot lights up joint in courtroom. The suspect approached the bench to discuss his sentence but instead expressed his views on legalizing marijuana before lighting up a marijuana cigarette and smoking it in front of the judge. Lebanon, Tennessee, AP, the rapper Afro Man famously sang about how getting high on marijuana prevented him from going to court. A Tennessee man decided to combine the two when he lit a marijuana cigarette in the courtroom, authorities said. Spencer Allen Boston, 20, was arrested Monday and charged with disorderly conduct and simple possession after sparking up in the courtroom, news outlets reported. Wilson County Sheriff Robert Bryan said Boston was in court Monday on a simple drug possession charge. Boston approached the bench to discuss his sentence but instead expressed his views on legalizing marijuana. Boston reached in his pocket, pulled out a marijuana cigarette, lit it, smoked it and was immediately taken into custody, Bryan said. Sheriff's Office Lieutenant Scott Moore said the courtroom crowd chuckled. It's unclear whether Boston lit up a joint or a blunt, but Bryan said the defendant's marijuana did have a strong odor.
Well, no shit's have strong odor. It's fucking weed. Bro, this boy, I don't know why the people are talking shit. He's smoking a little pot. I get it. You're not smoking in the courtroom, but goddamn, he's a little stressed. He needs a little weed. He needs some MJ. He needs some Mary Jane. He needs that kush. He got a good shit. He want to feel great. He want to feel painless. He want to do that. I get it, bro. I get it. You want to smoke? You want to be 420 friendly? I get it, bro. I get it. If you're smoking in court, I guarantee your ass you're fucking guilty. But also, that's kind of cool, though. You're awesome. I will fucking up. Most people are pussies. They won't do shit like that and fucking judge. Bro, you on the man. Smoke your joint. Smoke that joint and fucking court, blow it to the fucking judge and smoke it to her fucking face, or his face, whatever face. You know what, man? You're awesome. Alright, guys, let's hit to the next story, because that's pretty much a short story.
Wisconsin cops pull over Wienermobile for traffic infraction. Police said the driver of the giant hot dog failed to give enough room to another car on the road with emergency lights. Waukesha, Wisconsin, AP, Oscar Mayer's iconic Wienermobile got a grilling from a Wisconsin sheriff's deputy because the driver of the giant hot dog failed to give enough room to another car on the road with emergency lights. The deputy pulled over the Wienermobile and gave the driver a verbal warning for not following the law, the Waukesha Sheriff's Office said in a tweet posted Monday. It showed a picture of the sheriff's deputy's SUV parked behind the Wienermobile with the hashtags, #MoveOver, #SlowDown, #Wienermobile. Traffic laws require vehicles to move out of the lane closest to another car that is on the side of the road with emergency lights flashing. The first Wienermobile was created in 1936 and it has gone through several iterations since then.
God damn, someone actually drive the Oscar Wienermobile? Oh, yeah, I can imagine actually that's a bit of a pain in the ass. Driving that shit. I get it, it's a giant hot dog. If you guys can't notice a giant hot dog in the road, well, you're gonna fuck. Yo, cop, you're gonna pull out the giant hot dog Wienermobile? You know you're not gonna be everyone's better joke. You pull out the Wienermobile. God damn, really? Is this really a story? It's like, whatever. I have nothing to say about this much. It's just very dumb. Pulling a hot dog over. Pretty stupid, though. I get it, safety issue. The guy didn't make it. But still, it's a goddamn hot dog. If you not know you're driving, it's a goddamn hot dog. You're stupid. And by the way, most people are fucking stupid around here. They switch lanes while fucking do turn signals. I live in LA. This is bullshit. Everyone knows this. Well, guys, this is my first episode. I hope you guys like it and all. I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll think of another segment for the end. But for now, see you later, guys. Peace. Hey, guys, what's up? It's your boy, Sal. If you like today's episode, I Don't Give a Damn podcast. Remember to subscribe on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, or whatever you listen to. I don't give a damn. You want to leave me a review? I'll read it. Maybe not. Maybe. You want to follow me on social media? I'll leave it in the description. I'll see you next time, guys. Remember, you don't give a damn.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I really hope you liked the video. If you like it, leave a like and hit the notifications bell and subscribe to stay up to date. Thank you. See you next time.